it has everything to do with you. Heaven has paused its usual rhythm to focus on a matter that carries your name. This is not hype. This is not religious language to keep you watching. This is a real-time response from my heart to yours, while you have been going through another day, managing responsibilities that feel heavier than your shoulders were built to hold, pushing through a fatigue that goes far deeper than a lack of sleep. Something has been unfolding. In the throne room, a scroll with your name on it has been taken off the shelf and opened. Assignments are being given. Angels are receiving instructions. Conversations in heaven are revolving around your life, your future, your family, and your calling. What you are hearing right now is not generic encouragement. This is a targeted message from me, your Father, to you, my child. You need to know this clearly. You did not arrive here by accident. You are not here by a random algorithm or a board scroll. I arranged this meeting. I wove this moment into the fabric of your timeline before you took your first breath. I made sure you would see these words in this exact window of time because what I am releasing into your life right now needs your attention. It needs your agreement. It needs your yes. Do not click away. Do not explain away what you are feeling. Right now, that stirring in your chest, that tightening in your throat, that sense that this is for me, that is my spirit bearing witness with your spirit. Heaven is speaking, and you are recognizing the sound. If you walk away now, you will step past something prepared specifically for you, a moment that will not come again in this exact way. Right now, while you are still here, I want you to do something simple. Press the like button on this message. This is not about supporting a video. This is a physical act of agreement. By touching that button, you are saying to heaven, I hear you. I recognize this moment. I say yes to what you are doing in my life. Let that be your first step of obedience in this holy interruption. Feel what is happening inside you, that heaviness in your chest, that pressure behind your eyes, that ache in your soul that you usually push down. I know exactly what that is. That is years of trying to hold everything together when you felt like you were falling apart. That is the weight of prayers that seemed to bounce off the ceiling. That is the exhaustion of fighting battles no one else even knows you are in. I have watched all of it. I saw you recently when you sat alone in your car, engine off, hands on the steering wheel, just trying to gather enough strength to step back into the house and play your role like everything was fine. I saw you when that message, that email, that phone call came, the one that made your stomach drop and your hands shake. I watched the colored rain from your face as your mind raced into worst-case scenarios. I saw you standing in front of a mirror not long ago, looking at your own reflection and wondering, who am I anymore? How did I get here? You have been carrying weights that were never meant to be yours alone. You have taken on responsibilities that have slowly squeezed the joy out of your days. You wake up tired. You lie down with a mind that refuses to be quiet. You smile in public while you are breaking in private, and every prayer you thought was lost in the air. I heard it. The whispered help me in the dark. The quiet I can't do this anymore in the shower where no one could hear. The nights you cried until you had no tears left. The mornings you wondered if anyone would notice if you didn't get up. I was there for all of it. What you have not understood is this. Delay has not been denial. The waiting has not been rejection. While you have been wondering if I forgot you, I have been working behind the scenes, moving pieces, aligning people, and setting up what you could not see. While you questioned if I even cared, I have been preparing the greatest demonstration of my faithfulness you have seen in your life so far. Not one tear has been wasted. Not one long night has gone unrecorded. Not one prayer spoken or unspoken has been ignored. And now the season is shifting. Right now, what has been dammed up is beginning to flow. What has felt stuck is starting to move. What has been in the realm of someday is stepping into now. When I look at you, I do not see failure. I do not see someone disqualified by past decisions. I do not see the shame you keep replaying in your mind. I see a heart that refused to let go even when faith felt ridiculous. I see someone who kept coming back to me, even when you were angry, confused, or numb. I see a fighter who stayed standing when collapsing would have been easier. You have been in a wilderness, but it has not been random. Moses had a wilderness before the burning bush. David had caves before the crown. Jesus had a desert before the ministry. What felt like abandonment has been personal training. What seemed like punishment has been preparation for promotion. Right now, heaven is opening over your life. I want you to picture it. The pressure around your situation is changing. The atmosphere in your home, in your mind, and in your inner world is shifting. Locks that would not budge are being turned. Barriers that would not move are being pushed aside. That scroll with your name on it, the one that holds everything I have purposed for you, everything I dream over your life, has been sealed until an appointed time. This is that time. The seal is breaking. Assignments are being released. An angel is being dispatched concerning your finances, another concerning your physical health, another concerning your family and relationships, another concerning protection from schemes you don't even know were being formed. This is not poetic exaggeration. This is how heaven moves for those who are mine. See it. There is holy activity in the throne room with your name on it. You are not lost in the crowd. You are not drowned out by billions of other voices. Right now, you have my undivided attention. Listen to what I am speaking over you. Within the next 7 days, you are going to see a sign that I have heard you. It will not be something you can brush off as coincidence. It may be a conversation that opens a door you long ago accepted as closed. It may be news that instantly releases pressure you have lived under for years. It may be an unexpected favor where you expected rejection. Watch for it. When it arrives, you will know. This was God. Within the next 21 days, I am breathing on your finances. I am not speaking vaguely. I am talking about real provision entering your life in real ways. Money that has been held up will release. Resources that were pending will come through. For some of you, you will start seeing the number 7777 on statements, in balances, in unexpected places as a sign that I have opened a window over you. For others, the amount will be different, but the timing will be unmistakable. There is also a relationship in your life that has been broken. It may be your child. It may be your spouse. It may be someone you never talk about but think about every day. Reconciliation is coming. Hearts that have been hard are softening even now. Pride is crumbling. Walls are cracking. Within the next 30 days, there will be an opportunity, a message, a meeting, a moment for healing words to be spoken. Step into it with humility and grace. I am going to redeem years in a single conversation. Your body has been under siege. I see the pain you have simply learned to live with. I see the confusing symptoms that doctors cannot fully explain. I see the fear that visits you in the middle of the night when you think about worst-case scenarios. I am releasing healing power over you as you read this. For many, chronic pain will begin to lessen. Energy will begin to return. Test results you have been dreading will come back better than expected. You will notice small shifts first, a little less pain here, a little more strength there. Do not despise those small beginnings. They are evidence that restoration has begun. But know this, there is opposition to what I am doing in you. The enemy saw this season drawing close and began increasing pressure. That is why it has felt like one thing after another. That is why the last months have felt like wave after wave with hardly any time to breathe. His plan has been simple: wear you out before the breakthrough, exhaust you so much that when the door opens, you are too numb, too tired, and too discouraged to walk through it. He wants you to quit a few steps from the finish line. He wants you to give up one prayer before the answer. He wants you to assume nothing will ever change right before everything changes. But he has miscalculated. Every attack he has thrown at you is about to backfire. The pressure that was meant to crush you has produced something unbreakable in you. The rejection that was meant to isolate you has positioned you. The setbacks that were meant to derail you have actually aligned you. I am orchestrating a supernatural reversal. People who wrote you off will watch me write you into rooms they never expected you to enter. Situations that have been stuck for years will unravel in days. Doors that you thought were locked forever will open without you forcing them. This is what happens when I decide, enough. I am placing a hedge of protection around you. In the coming days, the enemy will still try to whisper. He will still try to plant doubt, to tell you, this was just emotional. Nothing is really changing. But listen to me. His access is being cut off. He can shout from the sidelines, but he cannot stop what I have started. Now I need your participation. Faith that only listens and never responds remains dormant. So here is what I am asking you to do. First, open your mouth and declare this out loud, wherever you are. I receive everything God is releasing into my life. I agree with heaven. I cancel every assignment of the enemy. I step into my season of breakthrough now. Say it so your own ears hear it. Let your voice align with my voice. Second, go to the comments and type the number 777. This is not superstition. It is a public point of agreement. When you type 777, you are saying, I am aligning with heaven's completion and perfection over my life. You are marking this moment as a testimony you can look back on. Third, I want you to clean your space. Yes, practically, physically. Go through your room, your home, and your environment. Remove objects, photos, clothes, and gifts that are tied to seasons of pain, compromise, or trauma. Clear out long neglected clutter. As you make room physically, I will be making room spiritually. As you wipe dust from forgotten corners, I will be clearing residue from forgotten wounds. Your outward environment and your inner atmosphere are linked. Let this be a prophetic act. I am ready for the new. Fourth, share this message with 3 people, not at random. Ask me who. The first 3 names that come to mind, there is a reason. You might be the bridge between their desperation and my word. You might be the confirmation they begged me for. As you become a messenger of hope, I will multiply what I am doing in you. Fifth, if you feel me nudging your heart, sow a seed. Use the super thanks feature or whatever way is available, not out of pressure, not to buy a miracle. You cannot buy what I give freely, but as a personal act of trust. When my people give in the wilderness, they are declaring, my source is not my circumstance, my source is my God. That posture opens doors in ways you cannot imagine. I will not give you an amount or a deadline. This is between you and me. Let it be led by peace, not fear. Others have already walked this path. A woman in Texas heard a word like this and responded. Within days, the child she thought she had lost emotionally began to reach out. And within weeks, years of distance became honest conversation and tears of healing. At the same time, resources she was not expecting began to show up: refunds, back pay, open doors. A man in Florida obeyed in his own quiet way. In less than 2 weeks, the job he thought he would never get called him back with an offer that changed what was possible for his family. On the very same day, he received an apology message from someone he never thought would say, I was wrong. These are not fairy tales. They are what happens when obedience collides with divine timing. Now let me bless you. I bless your mind with clarity. The fog that has clouded your thinking is lifting. Over the next days, you will notice your thoughts becoming clearer. Decisions that felt impossible will begin to feel doable. Ideas that have been blocked will start flowing like water. I bless your emotions with peace. Anxiety has been a constant hum in the background of your life. I am turning down that noise. Fear that wakes you in the night will lose its grip. The heaviness on your chest is being replaced with a lightness you have not felt in a long time. You will laugh again, real, unforced laughter. I bless your body with strength. Right now, I am breathing life into tired muscles, weary bones, and overworked systems. You will notice changes, needing less recovery time, waking with more energy, and feeling less weighed down by fatigue. Pain is beginning to shift. Healing is in motion. I bless your relationships with restoration. Where there has been coldness, I am warming hearts. Where there has been distance, I am building bridges. Where there has been unforgiveness, I am softening both sides. Expect surprising texts, unexpected calls, and chance encounters that are not chance at all. I bless your finances with provision. Cycles of barely making it are breaking. Creative solutions, new opportunities, and unexpected sources of income are being lined up. Debts will begin to shrink. Needs will be met in ways that clearly carry my fingerprints. I bless your future with hope. The voice that said, nothing will ever change is losing its authority. I am restoring your ability to dream, to plan, and to expect goodness again. Vision is coming back. You will not always live in survival mode. You are stepping into a building season. Right now, press the like button one more time as your amen to this blessing. Then go to the comments and type 777 as your marker. I was here. I received this. I agree. Share this with those 3 people I put on your heart. Be the carrier of what I am doing. If you feel led, sow your seed through super thanks as your quiet act of trust, not under compulsion. Only out of faith and gratitude did I meet you here. You have heard my heart today. You have been in a divine appointment. What you do next matters. Obedience activates blessing. Action releases promise. Movement opens doors. I am not watching you with condemnation. I am watching with anticipation. I am ready to place in your hands what has been prepared in heaven. I am ready to show you, and those who have watched your struggle, that I am faithful, that I am good, and that I keep my word. This is your moment. This is your window. This is your season. Do not let it pass you by. Move. Respond. Obey. Father, you see the one reading this right now. You see their racing thoughts, their pounding heart, and their cautious hope. Touch the deepest places that have been wounded. Heal the disappointment that became their expectation. Revive the hope that went into hiding. Release healing into their body. Command pain to lift. Restore what has been damaged. Steady what has been unstable. Open doors in their finances that no one can close. Bring provisions from places they never considered. Break the grip of lack and usher them into more than enough. Bring restoration to their family. Draw wandering hearts home. Create moments of honesty and healing conversation. Strengthen their faith. Turn the flicker into a flame. Give them courage to believe again, to try again, and to trust again. As they step away from this moment and into their day, go with them. Let your presence be tangible. Let your peace be undeniable. Let signs of breakthrough begin quickly. In Jesus' name, amen. Now go, beloved. You are more loved than you know. Your miracle is closer than